How's it going, guys? Oh, you wanted more than that? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Just a heads up, I'm gonna be a little out of breath for like the next, probably like several hours, but we're not gonna be streaming for that long, so don't worry. I'm gonna be out of breath for at least like 25 seconds, by the way. I'll take off the overlay. Because I just like started dancing for some reason. I have literally no idea why. And that's not the smartest thing to do about 2 seconds before I go live because I literally can't breathe. Like, you don't understand, you don't realize how out of shape you are until you do about 3 jumping jacks. And you can no longer breathe. Anyway, guys, we're picking up with day number 3 of our Pokemon Moon Ultra Moon. Sorry, why would I play the regular game? I don't have it with me. We're here back with day number 3 of our Pokemon Ultra Moon Wonderlocke. I have no idea what happened last episode, or stream, whatever, because it's been several hours since then, so let's take a look. As you can see, I forgot to grind up in the meantime, so we're definitely going to have to do that right now. We have a level 12 Magnemite, a level 12 Hawlucha, a level 18 Magikarp, a level 18 Zubat. Do I still have Zubat on my team? No, we're about to go replace him with Ekans, a level 12 Chansey, and a level 19 Furfrou. Not exactly the most elite squad you've ever seen maybe with your own mortal eyes, but I think maybe someday, if we continue training them up like this, maybe they'll get there. First things first, we did get Ekans at the very end of our Wonder Trading business last time. We also received ourselves a Smeargle and a Hawlucha. Did we receive Chansey? No. We received Chansey in the stream before that. So pretend I didn't say that. We only received Ekans and Smeargle last time. We're going to hope to get a couple more encounters in this episode, depending on how long grinding takes, which I don't think should take too long a time. You literally only know Poison Sting? Oh, press the wrong button. Wait, what have I done? I don't know what I did there. Yeah, we're going to take Ekans over Zubat even though it's a drop in levels. We like really need to grind up. So I'm probably going to do that real quick. Maybe we'll go fight a trainer. I think Furfrou's probably strong enough to, if we need to switch out into something, unless we go up against like a Crabrawler or something. Shout out to Hala, who bodied most of my team on the first one. R.I.P. Pikachu, R.I.P. Inkay. And also R.I.P. Grubbin. I didn't forget about him either, but he got bodied much earlier by a much lesser opponent. Oh no, it was the Totem Pokemon. You know, we've only lost Pokemon thus far to Totem Pokemon and to Kahunas, so you know what? I feel pretty good about that. Okay, so Lily did say if we want to go to the temple, we should go visit her in the hotel. Wait a sec, how do I get to Paniola Town? Which is not what you do in the regular game, but I do see a sticker, so I will do this. Another thing. My question, we weren't able to do it before. Are these dudes... Okay, they're not blocking anymore. We still don't have Surf, so obviously we can't do anything on Hee Beach yet. But if we head over... I kind of want to do Mantine Surf again because we tried before. Also, let me know if audio's too loud. It's a little bit louder today because people said before that it was too quiet, so I boosted it a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud today and if I should scream. I think on Mantine Surf, I messed it up last time, and I definitely... There's like dark spots in the water where it looks like you can get an encounter, so we could potentially get another encounter right now, but we're gonna have to backtrack to the first island anyway once we get our Lapras to surf on, so I think we'll wait until then before we do that just to be safe. Okay, let's try to find Lillian here. Oh, I thought this was the world's tiniest Gengar. Instead, it's actually just a Starmie. Okay, let's talk to Lily. She doesn't usually come here, correct? This is new. Oh, Gilmore, I'm sorry. I saw some people who looked like those Team Skull thugs and I got scared. I was trying to avoid them and I think I ended up missing my meeting. Oh, but don't worry, it's fine. This is actually where I want it to be. Will you be going for another one of your trials, Gilmore? From what I've read, I think that the nearest trial site must be one up on Route 4. Okay. Why'd I come here again? I thought she was going to take me to the mystical magical... Oh, is it a sticker on the table? This will never come off without leaving leftover residue. I thought she was going to take us to the something or other. The temple. Apparently she's not feeling the temple today. That maybe it's a time of day thing. And it is now nighttime. Another sticker. How can I keep track of how many? Okay, I have 10. So once we reach 20, we can go visit Samson Oak, who's over there. Nope, over there on the beach. Like SpongeBob, do. And if we get 20, he'll give us a Totem Raticate, which of course I'm just going to want to trade off. Okay, let's fight some trainers. Let's start getting into this. Mason says good luck. Thank you, my friend. Oh, sorry, MNJR 416. Sorry to break the 17th wall. I hope I have some luck today. I don't know how long, like how far I'm gonna make it in the stream, but hopefully if we make it to, what's that guy's name? I'm not gonna spoil. I got a little warning, I'll say, of what the next totem Pokemon is. Can Hawlucha take on this Fomantis? I bet it can. Maybe I'll turn on, just because I like filled my team with such low levels, I might turn on EXP share for just a bit, just so the grinding doesn't take forever, because like the less time I have to spend grinding, the more time we can go get some more encounters, and I think that's a win for everybody. Dude, let's use our first Z move ever of the game. We haven't done it yet. I got Fly EMZ on my Hawlucha, and it's going to be beautiful to watch. This is the whole point of Sun and Moon, so... Also, you don't get Fly EMZ or whatever it's called till like the very end of regular Sun and Moon, so I feel like we should just like look at Supersonic Sky Strike and just be pretty happy. Also, I'm going to crack open a cold one with the boys today. It's actually sparkling water. Much better for you than drinking a boy. Okay, anyway. Fomantis did not survive that because Hawlucha is a beast. I've always wanted, like, we just finished, like I said, well, I finished, the episodes haven't gone up yet. And actually I need to edit tomorrow's episode after this, so I thought it said his name was Belly Hop. That would have been a better name. I definitely need to turn on the XP share first. Second of all, I definitely need to edit that video after this, but while I was playing my Pokemon Y Wonderlocke, turned on, perfect. I had never seen Hawlucha before. I didn't actually know it was a Pokemon, and seeing it, oh, is that a Foman? Look what's he doing out there. Seeing that Pokemon in that game made me want one so badly. Never got one in a Wonder Trade, well, spoiler alert, but never got one in a Wonder Trade. Mostly got a lot of Weedles, but I got one in this game, and that's all that matters, because someone gives it to you in a trade early on. I've never seen this Pokemon. I'm not really worried about an Igglybuff. But all I need to worry about is training. So my friend Mason, who's in the chat, let me know that I probably want to be about level 25 before I take on the water totem, the water trial. That was not very much damage, Magnemite. I was expecting a little more of you. And unfortunately, of course, it's going to be a water type totem. Unfortunately, Magnemite will still be a Magnemite. It won't be Magneton by the time we're at 25. I think it doesn't evolve till 30, 33. I always get Magnemite's evolution and Doduo into Dodrio confused because one of them is 33, and I remember that because they turn from 1. Well, Doduo goes from 2 to 3 heads. Magnemite goes from 1 to 3 Magnemites, sort of, if you want to do that. Light Screen. I'm probably not going to use Tackle, and you know what? Reflect on our Inkay kind of saved us for a little bit, and until he died like 2 turns later, but for like 2 turns it saved his life, and so maybe Light Screen will come in handy. I'll keep it on there for now, and we will continue up along this route. So Mason, give me a little tidbit of information, because I'm kind of confused, because normally there would be a Zygarde, Core, Cell, whatever you want to call it, right there. These winding routes sometimes look at little secret spots, it's easy to overlook. Usually it would be right here. Instead it's a super potion in this game. Why did they get rid of it? Zygarde's just not a big deal anymore? He's not a pseudo-legendary Pokemon anymore? I guess he is a legendary Pokemon. He's not a legendary Pokemon anymore? They decided they no longer cared about him. It's a little bit offensive to him. I have literally a coaster on both sides of me. I have one over here. It's a Stormtrooper coaster. Look at that. Beautiful. And I got one over here. Let me transfer my drink because, wouldn't want to get a circle on the table. What can Munchlax do to me? Probably nothing. We're fine. This one's Darth Vader. Look at him. And I keep one on both sides just in case I need a double fist and he drinks. And I always forget which hand I hold the 2DS with, I should say. What was that? That was not very effective. We did literally nothing to you. Let's get Hawlucha in here. You probably don't know a rock type move, right? Unless you just used it and I wasn't paying attention. Duke Plays Pokemon, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. You're in just in time. We just started, and I've done literally nothing. Who did that much damage? Let's hone these claws. I'm gonna hone these claws. It's never good that I'm having this much trouble against basic trainers. It probably tells you I need to grind up a little bit. Oh, you're just gonna do the exact opposite, will you? Is that what you're gonna do? All right, well, I got it. Let's teach him a lesson by hitting him with a supersonic super strike. What does Z Roost do? I don't know. I'm so sad Cousins decided to prank me and they deleted the That's not even a prank. That's like a murderable offense. I wouldn't even classify that in the name of pranking. I have a younger brother, and growing up, if he ever tried something like that, well, I wouldn't have a brother anymore. I lost my shiny Minior. I didn't even read that part, and my initial reaction was murder. My continued reaction is still murder because that's insane. Did you get it? Like, Minior are such a hard Pokemon to catch shiny, because if you manage to find one in the wild, it's probably going to explode. So I'm very sorry for that. If you need to vent or to be comforted in any way, I'm probably going to lose several Pokemon today. So if you find comfort in other people's pain, then I can be your guide today. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, EXP share is actually helping me. About Bagon this early, though. We're going with Bagon this early. I mean, I got an Ekans whose name was Snake, so you gotta try it. Trippy Bean, hello there. How are you doing today? When I read, for some reason, just like the combination of words, well, hello there. Well, first of all, let me transfer my drink once again and go back to my coaster situation. If you look into Darth Vader's eyes, you can see old Ben Kenobi. And so when you said, well, hello there, couldn't help but think of Ewan McGregor. That's why I put quotes on prank. It was a random encounter. Oh my, that is actually horrible. Did they, please tell me they at least like, I'm gonna like try to give them the benefit of the doubt here and hope they didn't know that there was a shiny, we're in crit range, so let's not lose the Ekans we just got. I'm gonna pray that they didn't know that a shiny was on there, because if they did and they did it anyway, that is actually, like, you should punch them in the goozle. This is the goozle. I actually don't know if it's called the goozle. I'm not a scientist. Remember how you said Julio wasn't getting enough target? Oh, I'm not watching the game right now, but actually, I've got, I don't have money on it, but I always say that I have money on it because it makes people think that I have enough money to be gambling, but I don't. I got money on the Seahawks tonight. Even without Sherman and, I can't remember that dude's name. What's the other secondary guy? Someone with a C. Conway Stern or something. Yeah, I said that because of Star Wars Episode 3. Happy you knew? Dude, there you go. How can you not remember the most iconic line that's ever been uttered in Star Wars history? Except for maybe, no! I really tried to hide my face there and it didn't go very well. Okay, unfortunately I need to go heal. We're winning, screw you. Wait, Falcons are winning? I mean, without Richard Sherman, and again, can't remember that boy's name, but his last name starts with a C, for sure. Without them, the Falcons are going to have a pretty good chance, but I still think Seahawks at home can pull it out. Maybe. I hate the Seahawks, by the way, so I don't want that to be true. But, so my mom's work does this thing every week where it's like a competition between branches, and her branch has like decided that she gets to make, you basically pick which teams are going to win of all the matchups of the week. And so she brings it home, and myself, my brother, and my dad all fight over which teams are going to win. And I disagreed with my brother and my dad on 4 different games this week, and I was right on the first 3. And so if I'm right on this one as well with the Seahawks, then I get a clean sweep. Which doesn't matter because she used their picks, but I get to rub it in their faces, so. Julio is 1 for 76 in the end zone? That's so sad. He'll come back. He'll come back. Who's Matt Ryan's GOAT? What is this new route? Hold on. We got a new route here. What the heck is this thing? Pikachu's Paradise? What the heck is this? I have Jones on my fantasy. Mason? I'm real sorry. I have Todd Gurley. So I'm in an okay spot. What is this Pikachu land? Pikachu Valley. May I have an encounter, please? This is adorable. Okay, there's a Pikachu. There's a man. Is this the man that used to own the fossil restoration place? Welcome to Pikachu Valley. That's what the Pikachu is saying anyway. You get this special Pikachu-themed present to celebrate your first visit to Pikachu Valley. You can now use a special Pikachu frame to decorate your photos. Probably not going to. Decorate your photos in the photo album. That's all you're going to give me? I don't get a Pikachu? Could I Could I have one? Thunderstone? Don't be a Thunderstone. Thank goodness. Magnet for my magnetamite. Calm down there, Pikachu. I'm just trying to go in the hotel. Okay, I don't really want to know what's... If that many are popping out of there, I don't really want to know what's going on inside of there. So we'll pretend nothing is. Try to become a real Pikachu Professor. Do you want to try the Pikachu Professor quiz? Sure, if I can have an encounter. There are 5 questions. Get every single one right. Here we go. Question 1. By what part of a Pikachu's body can you tell whether it's male or female? That would be the tail. It's got to have a heart. Question 2. What are the particular parts of a Pikachu's cheeks called? It's like the electric sacs, right? It would make sense. Question 3. What do you need to evolve Pikachu into Raichu? That would be a Thunderstone. Lieutenant Surge told me best. How is a shiny Pikachu different from the more common Pikachu specimens? Its color is darker? Darker. Last question. Pikachu can evolve from, that's right, Pichu. But who was the first person to discover the existence of Pichu? That would have to be Professor Oak. And that's the end of our quiz. Time to announce the results. Your correct number of correct answers was 5 out of 5. You got them all right. That's electrifying. You're a true Pikachu master. Here's a little gift to celebrate acing our quiz for the first time. A Pikachu shirt and Pikachu cap. What am I going to do with that? Come try again sometime. Yeah, I care very little about that. So there's no encounters here, though. There's a Slowpoke and a Pyukumuku up there. Maybe I can come back here once I can surf. But it seems like I cannot get any encounters right now. So, see you later, guys. So long. Odell Beckham Jr.'s 0.5 away from Julio. Hello. I wasn't really looking for a battle, but I guess we can fight. I'm just a lost sights here, always trying to find my boyfriend. I'm a little nervous because we do have a rival battle coming up as soon as we get to the next town. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not ready. I'm struggling against the random trainers in the area. Oh, it's a regular Meowth. Look at that. I'm struggling against the regular trainers in the area. So I don't think it's going to go that well, but it's okay. We'll get through these. Oh, of course, you're going to get about 3 extra damage off, and you're just going to make this take a whole lot of time, aren't you? Dude, I think Hawlucha might... What was that? Screech? Do you lower my... No, you growled me. That's not a big deal. I'm hoping... Oh, almost a 2-shot. I'm thinking Hawlucha might be the answer because... Let's see what our opponent's going to have. We're going against a Pikachu. Furfrou can probably tank most of Pikachu's stuff. I think Furfrou can handle Pikachu. He's definitely going to have his Dartrix. I almost died just now, so let's be careful. He's going to have Dartrix for sure. I think Hawlucha can take on Dartrix. Like, he's going to have Peck. So that's... But it is Stab, actually. A little scary. Maybe Snake can take on Dartrix for me. Probably not a great idea. Glare. No, I don't really care about the paralysis that much. Furfrou's going to go to level 20. I wish... I like the EXP share because when... trying to train up the entire team, it makes things a little bit easier, but also, I don't want to train everybody up at the exact same time. Is this the boyfriend you're looking for, by the way? The dude that's like 2 steps in front of me? I'm going to need to use a potion to heal my Magnemite. Oh, we're getting to the point where potions aren't going to cut it anymore. That's not good. Let's go ahead and defeat her boyfriend as well. I'm trying to think. So I think, oh my gosh, I'm freaking like tangled up like a dang shoelace. I think we could probably, if we make it to the water trial, because she gives you the Lapras at the start of the water trial, correct? She's like, hey, go to the water trial. Here, by the way, here's a Lapras to ride on. At that point, well, let's see, just on the route there, we're definitely going to be able to encounter, we're going to get one on the Paneola Ranch. We're going to get one on Brooklet Hill. So there's 2 encounters there. Once we get the ability to surf, we can then go back to the first island, and we can get surfing encounters in at least 3 places I can think of. What did you just use? Oh, he's getting pumped. We can definitely do it on Hee Hee Beach. We can definitely do it on... Actually, 4 places. We can do it on... not Hee Hee Beach, whatever. Melee Beach. We can do it on... Hau'oli shore, or Howley beachfront, whatever it's called. Then there's a little sea beneath it. We can get a third encounter, and we can get a fourth encounter if you go through Seaside Cave and you go to the little cove area. So we can get 4 encounters. That way we can make sure we have the team we want to before we take on the totem. At me, am I going to do that night event you told me about? The question is, I asked you this earlier, is it nighttime in-game or nighttime out of game? Because like right now in my game, it's probably, what time is it? 8:20? It's like 8:20 a.m. So it's going to be morning time. So I don't know if it'll work. Also, I have no idea what the event you're speaking of is, so I don't know where to go. But if you give me a little like tidbit of like, tell me where to go, I'll check if it works now. If not, well, we'll probably never have a morning stream. But I guess if we stream at like, oh, we're probably also going to get a Cabrawler. So we can count that as one. I said we can use 1 Cabrawler as a static encounter. So we're going to get like 7 encounters essentially before we actually make it to the second trial. So we should have a team, as long as we don't get wiped by our rival, we should have a team like worth fighting for. A team worth fighting for, I think. Maybe. I have no idea. We'll see. You would think with 7 more encounters, we would have a good swath of Pokemon. Like, that's already, like, there's a ton of encounters in this game, and I love it. That makes it really good for a Wonderlocke. It's both good and bad for a Wonderlocke. The fact that I didn't get my first Wonder Trade for 1 hour and 45 minutes means it's not great for a Wonderlocke. But now that we're past the tutorial, now I'm a happy boy. And, oh, we can't get our encounter in Painiola Town until we get the fishing rod. So we're going to have to wait until after the whatever to that. A cutie fly. I replied back to you, but yeah, at night in game, but it's awkward because I'm playing Ultra Moon and the game is night when it's night. Oh, you're like a dirty little cheater who has your game switched around. Is that the case? Let's go ahead and magnify this cutie fly. I'm kidding. I do the exact same thing all the time. I tried to do the exact same thing when I freaking, what was the thing? When in ORAS, when you're trying to get Regigigas, but apparently the game has like a failsafe in place that if you try to do that, you cheat. Duke Plays Pokemon says, want to hear my new team? I would love to hear your new team. Again, I'm mostly just really sorry that your cousins would do that to you, but I would love to hear the new team. Winter Bear, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my good friend? You just get, I feel like you just got off work. It's 6:22 p.m. That seems like a pretty good time to just be arriving home from work in Vancouver. I actually have no idea. Canadian workday could be 100% opposite from what it is. Well, I doubt you guys are nocturnal. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know though. Could be. I feel like this would have come up in conversation though, if you were nocturnal. Okay, let's see if we can get ourselves a Cabrawler. Something jump out at me. No Cabrawler yet. I work 10 to 6. That's pretty much what I work. Pretty much. 10. Oh no, you work 10/6. Simplify the fraction. I don't know how to simplify fractions anymore. I will take all of the berries though. I just beat the game a couple. What the heck, dude? You're flying. How is that even possible? Okay. Are we good to take on the rival? Probably not. Am I good to take on the rival? 15? Probably not. Let's like, I think Hawlucha is going to be the key to all of this. So I could probably just set up Hone. Well, I say that, but the problem is his Pikachu is his lead, so I can't set up Hone Claws on a Pikachu. I will be deceased by the end of the battle, unfortunately. I work 10 out of every 6 hours. Wait, how did you get Hawlucha? Didn't you trade him off? Winterbear, you missed it. Yesterday, what time was it, at night? No, it was day. I streamed from like 1 to 3. It was when you were on the train. I Wonder Traded off a Pokemon, and I got Hawlucha back. It's not the exact same one, I don't think, because I'll never know because I can't see the original trainer, because like the original trainer will just show up as me, or it'll show up as, because I got it from a trade in game, so it'll just show up as the other player. We're gonna go ahead and assume it's the exact same Hawlucha because what are the odds? Literally probably 1,000,000 to 1, and so I'm gonna take those odds and say that it happened. It makes me feel so much better if it actually did happen though. Dude, I'm pumped too. The stars aligned. I wanted to keep him so bad, and it worked out. We also unfortunately got a Smeargle after that, so the luck kind of came back down to earth. But this dude knows freaking Supersonic Sky Steel Super Strike, whatever you want to call it. Let me give you a tip. When you fight the legendary in the game, make sure you buy a ton of X defense and X special defense. You will die? What about when I use that Master Ball, though? What about if I just throw that Master Ball at it? Is that a possibility? Because I may just do that. To be fair, Smeargle almost wiped your team earlier. Hey, that was in the past. We made it past the Smeargle, and now my biggest fear is Cabrawler, because Cabrawler killed Pikachu and Inkay. Grubbin! Now my biggest fear is that. So you don't have to worry about it. I'm being very vocal today, and I don't really know why. I don't know if you noticed them, but I'm doing this motion a lot, and I just noticed it, and now that I notice it, I can't stop. I'm also... You can't catch him? Why put a legendary in the game? That's rude. That's so rude. Chansey grows to level 15. Anyway, Winter Bear, the EXP share is on right now because I'm grinding. We're just doing some quick grinding. I was originally going to grind. Oh, you definitely missed me losing 2 team members. I'm so sorry for that, by the way. I lost my favorite team member, which was Inkay. I got bodied, but it's okay because now we have the lovely Hawlucha, who's probably I like better. No offense to Inkay. If another Inkay pops up, I may opt to keep it. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, Hawlucha's one-shotting everything, and that makes me so happy. I was saved by a Stardimon with a double team after the 5th try, so good luck. I will grind. But anyway, we're grinding right now. I was supposed to grind off-screen because I said I would, and then I went to bed, and then I got home from work about an hour ago, ate some dinner, ate a cupcake, and here we are. Inkay sad face? No, don't bring it back. I also lost Pikachu, so it's the second electric type that I've lost, and so the new Not So Livid couldn't be here tonight. I don't know why. It sounds like I'm accepting an award for him, but Not So Livid couldn't be here because he is sick. But he says the new thing anytime something sad happens is Spark with a sad face. Also, anytime anything good happens, so for example, I forgot to do this. I'm streaming some Civ in 4 minutes with Tantus, but I'm going to hang out a bit while still playing. That is awesome, because I'm about to show you something wonderful. Look at this Mudbray, which I would love to have on my team. Allow me to show you what happens once I finish this game. What's Civ? Civ, as Winterbear says, is Civilization 6, which is a game that requires more intellect than I have. My roommate at my college played it every night, and he was very good at it. I do not know how to do any of it. You basically like become a world leader and you start building up your civilization. That you can play as the Americans, or you can play in India, all different places. I don't really know. And you build it up and you make like alliances with people, but then you can like break the alliance and decimate them. You can choose to go pacifist route, or you can try to destroy everything. Or, excuse me, Mudbray has survived. I forgot that this Pokemon is defensive as heck. Well, Josh, you should watch the stream sometime. If I watch it, I could learn how to play it. Although, unfortunately, my roommate asked me to, my roommate always wanted to play with me. We have my whole group of friends from college plays it, and they're always like, freaking learn how to play it so that you can play with us. And I was like, guys, I'll learn. And then 4 years went by and I never did. But Cha wants to learn Aerial Ace. Yes. It's Rowlet, Grubbin, Mantike. I forgot Alolan Grimer's in this game, and I love Alolan Grimer. Wing Attack's better than Aerial Ace. I think I'm probably going to keep the current moveset, and I like Hone Claws for the potential of setting up. I know Aerial Ace can't miss, and if something starts using Double Team, I will regret this decision. I'm going to keep Wing Attack. And Stuffle. You can get... Oh, you're probably further than me. I was going to say, because I would think I would have seen a Magby or a Stuffle by now, and I have not. So I'm going to assume that you're a little bit further than me. Oh, and Josh, people said for you to talk to the Pokedex because if you touch on the eye, he might have some dialogue that gives you the opportunity to roll for Rotom Boost. Oh, really? Let me take a look at that. After I karate chop this Lillipup into next Tuesday. Not the one that's tomorrow. I'm talking 8 days from now. I'm talking the one that's after Cyber Monday. Nobody cares about the Tuesday after Cyber Monday because you're broke by that point. I work in the e-commerce business, so believe me, I know. People spend some money. But luckily I'm on the other side, so I make some money. What level are we? I kind of want Snake to get up just a little bit higher. So I'm going to put Snake out front. I think once everybody's level 15, we're good to continue on. What do you guys think? 15 seem about right? So basically Snake needs to get one more level. Also, Snake has Intimidate, which will probably help us in a lot of battles. Unfortunately, like offensively, He's not very viable right now because he only knows Poison, Sting, and Bite. I guess he knows Tackle as well, but I don't really count that. And I think he, what was it, Wrap? He probably knows Wrap. He knows Rapalier, Poison, Sting, Bite. So yeah, not the most viable Pokemon right now. He's going to grow into a beautiful, big old snaky boy, apparently, because his name is Snake. Oh, this should be good, though. Okay, so we'll fight our rival, and I will sprint to the next route, and we will get our encounter. Please don't die to this thing. Is Bite stronger than a Stab Poison Sting? It honestly might be. It's pretty close. Bite's coming in. A crit, I think, would take us out. You know what, Snake? I'm gonna